Hi Sagittarius, this is your horoscope for April 2019. Thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure to be with you this month. Now, this month is the calm after the storm. We've had a really intense start to 2019. You get to chill a little bit and go, I can relax. The month kind of speeds up and warms up and heats up as it goes along, with a lot of planets moving into fire signs, so the pace quickens. But initially it's kind of, I can take a break. Mars, the male principle of drive and desire, is in Gemini all month, and it's in your 7th house of relationships. So Mars in Gemini is interested in communication, information, and finding out new ways of doing things. If you look at the glyph of Gemini, it's a Roman numeral 2, it's a doorway. So Mars is I want, and I want yesterday, and I'm passionate. So it walks through different doorways and it tries different ways of doing things. So if you're a single Sagittarius, this is your month to really discover different relationships and to date and to really just enjoy that process of meeting new people, of speed dating, of really seeing what's out there, who's out there, and who you can be with. If you're in an existing relationship, you may feel that 7-year itch and you may feel like, is there something better out there for me than this? So be careful with that if you're in an existing relationship, and be clear about how you feel, you know? Am I satisfied or not? And if you are satisfied, if you really love this person, then it doesn't matter what else is out there. I'm committed to this, so whatever. I don't need to go down that road. On the 6th of April as well, we have a new moon in Aries. And I'll make separate videos on the new moon and full moons. But the new moon happens in your 5th house of romance, relationships, and children. So the new moon is when the moon is totally pitch black and it pulls lots of Aries energy in to get ready for its next monthly cycle. So Aries is about I want. It's similar, to Mars, because Mars rules Aries. It's at 28 degrees, which is a 1. So you really know what it is you want in terms of your love life. I want to be with this woman or man that I've been with for 20 years. Or I want to go out there and be single and independent and just not have no one telling me what to do, and I want my freedom. Or I'm single and I want to be with someone, I want to find someone I'm passionate about and who I can make love to and be really interested in. You're going to be crystal clear when it comes to what it is you want relationship-wise. So for all of the Sagittarians out there who don't know exactly what they're doing in their relationships, this month you're really given the time and the space and the presence of mind to understand all of that and to really look into it. That energy lasts all the way through until the 17th of April. So you've got 17 days to really look at this carefully and closely and to make a decision. On the 17th, Mercury, the communication planet, also goes into Aries, and it joins your Chiron, your transiting midheaven, and your Sun in your 5th house of romantic relationships. So if relationships are sorted for you, you have a crystal clear understanding of that with Mercury joining, because it's the way you think and you just get it. You know what you want. There's no question about that. If your relationships are sorted, then what you're going to take and put under the microscope is your relationship with yourself. Are you physically healed, or does that need to improve? How's your relationship with your inner child? Do you resent yourself? Do you give yourself a hard time? Do you put yourself down? How's your relationship with your higher self or your spiritual connection? Also, what are your working relationships like? Do you have freedom? Or have you got someone breathing down your neck all the time? So you're really going to look at your relationships and ask yourself, are these appropriate? Do I have enough independence in these situations? And most importantly, am I happy in these situations? On the 19th, we have the full moon in Libra. So we really get the best of both worlds this month, because you have all this Aries energy, which is in the fire element, and you as a Sagittarius being fire, that works very well with you. It just gives you an insight into what it is you want. Libra is the opposite of Aries. Libra is an air sign. It's about building bridges and compromising, and not only thinking about yourself, being articulate and elegant and likable, and making sure that you take your own needs into account and the other person's needs into account. And that's at 28 degrees in Libra in your 11th house. So you really use this. Again, the full moon is when the moon releases this energy, so you're going to be flooded with Libra energy. So you build a bridge to what are my hopes and dreams in relationships, in my working relationships, in my relationship with myself. How can I realize this? So you make it all about yourself again, which is great, because you have April this month to really have a close look at who you are and to sort things out for yourself. On the 21st of April, Venus, the planet of love, beauty and creativity, goes into Aries in your 5th house as well. So Mercury's still there, your transiting midheaven is still there, Chiron's still there. You're not just going to be crystal clear about your relationships, your romantic ones and your working ones. You're now going to ask yourself, do I love these relationships that I'm in? So the standard is much higher. Do I love the person I'm with? Do I love this work that I'm doing? Do I love myself? And you're going to get crystal clear answers. So once you have those answers, you can do something about it. If you don't love yourself, work on that. It's super important. That's the most important thing out of everything. As they say in RuPaul's Drag Race, if you don't love yourself, you can't love anyone else. And if you hate your job, you're going to be miserable to your partner, because you're going to come home every day and like, oh, another day at work is awful. This is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. Also, the 21st here is Easter Sunday, my favorite Christian holiday. I love Easter because it's death and rebirth. It's overcoming the impossible. It's the phoenix rising from the ashes. So you really have a month of looking at yourself, at your life, and you can die and leave all of that behind, and you can rise again as the phoenix, doing the things that you want to do. And the moon also goes into Sagittarius, your sign, on this day at 4 in the afternoon. And for the rest of the month, it's like, where do I want to gallop towards, and what fires me up, and what feeds my spirit, my soul, and how can I maximize my potential, and what kind of person do I want to be? So it's an amazing month for you to kind of rebirth yourself. Have a wonderful month. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. In my personal readings, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology. Have a fabulous April, and I'll speak to you next month.